O with the info.
I got the profit up. I always double up. Cashed up. Everybody pressure.
What's happening? What's up? What's happening? What's good? Well, once again, it's your man, Mr. O. Info. Give me what you need to know. But you ain't here for me, though. Welcome to the Ozone. We're about to go ahead like things up for you. Hot topics, hot thoughts. And we just go ahead and just give you a perspective from a black man's perspective. You did. I am your illustrious host, Mr. O, and we about to go ahead and let this thing go. But first, when you come into the door, could you hit the like button for me? Also, hit the share button. Get everybody in here. Let's get it. What's good, everyone? What it do? What it do? Again. It's your man, Mr. O, with the info, giving you what you need to know. But you ain't here for me though. Live in full effect, coming straight from Chirac, you dig? Yo, so won't he do it? I'm just saying. I'm really not trying to go ahead and talk bad about a man that I hardly even personally know. But for some reason, I feel like I grew up with Steve Harvey. You know, Broderick Steven Harvey, accomplished individual. No hating over here. I won't give credit where credit is due. Now, let me go ahead and see who's all in my chat real quick. Let me see all my people in the Ozone. I got my man Ricky Webster. What's up? What's happening, player? What's good? And I got my man XL Prizzo, you know what I'm saying, coming through the Dizzo. You did, let's go. You already know it's my brethren from Columbus, Ohio. What's happening, Joe? It's my man Virgil. Yo, go and subscribe to my man. Yo, this man got a lot of information on anything that you need to know, whether it be going to try and go ahead and grow your own food or what's going on in the so-called society landscape. He's trying to go ahead and get you so-called woke people awake the true way and go ahead try and save your mind or possibly your soul. What's up, my man Virgil? Yes, sir. That's who we got right here. All right, Flex's A&M. What's good, bro? What's good? All right. We got Supreme 10 up in the building. What's good, my bro? I was waiting for your response about this, Steve Harvey. Oh, man. Oh, ooh-wee. All right. See, I know everybody think I'm about to go ahead, which I am, though. But I'm going to try to do it in the most respectful way possible. Now, you see, the reason why, because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm trying to actually respect some of my elders, even if they are some delusional boomers. What's up, my man D-Rock Dan? What's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I got everybody up in here, you know what I'm saying, checking the bro out. Now, the thing is about Broderick Steven Harvey. This man, like I said, I feel like I grew up with him. He had won a good show on the WBCW, what you call it. Had Wendy Raquel Robinson with her fine red bone soup cooler ass on that show. And R.I.P. to Merlin Santana, R.I.P. Romeo. So with that being said, and he's supposedly a king of comedy, right? I'm gonna go ahead and say something about that too. You know what I'm saying? Before I even get what's going on, my man J Lock. Okay, see, in case y'all don't know, I probably brag and boast about this all the time on other people's podcasts, or even if I come up on people's podcasts on panels and stuff like that. I am from Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? And specifically, I'm around the area, you know what I'm saying, around where Bernie Mac grew up. Okay. My own blood sister went to school with Bernie Mac, Bernard McCullough. Best friends. Actuality, I still know one of his best friends that's still walking around here to this day. And they told me how Bernie was so energetic, so authentic, and he was willing to go ahead and help anybody out in a realm of comedy, not only just as a person that want to go ahead and do the same thing he doing, just because that was the type of man he was. So, with that being said, I'm about to go ahead and start talking bad about this nigga. So, everybody, go ahead and grab your seat, and let's go ahead and look at what Mr. Broderick Harvey is going through. He is going through a bitter divorce, or he's put that in the headlines. This is the same man that came out with a book that was later turned into a movie called "Think Like a Man, but Act Like a Woman." All right. With that particular book, which she actually stole, by the way. Shout out to my man Dirty Folks for giving me that information. Stole said book, just go ahead and add it to his brand and go ahead and get money. So even with that book, he basically took the book, reworded some stuff into basically making our women get delusional, become uncooperative, more masculine, more demanding. Until now, we in the 2020s, and the same women are now crying or some form of fashion looking for same said man after all these years. Yeah. But the title of the stream is, and I quote, as soon as I can find it. High value Panderer gets Faneto out to Chief Keef. What's good, Jonathan Coleman? What's good, my bro? Yo, I'm about to go take my time because I'm not just gonna roast Steve Harvey on this podcast. I'm also gonna roast Mr. Derek Jackson, another guy who was giving out relationship advice, you know, with his wife and everything, and until we found out the whole truth about them. And Boyce Watkins, yes, I got a story about Boyce Watkins when he stopped by my hotel, and guess what, y'all? Boyce might be the next contestant of going through a bit of divorces. Let me go ahead and tell y'all that from personal experience, and that's a Mr. O original for your ass. And any other of these so-called game or relationship gurus out here, they don't understand what the hell they're dealing about. So I'm gonna play audio because you know how YouTube is. You know, they want to go ahead and pay people for using other people's stuff, even if it's fair use around here. So with that being said, fair use. I'm going to play a little snippet interview with Broderick Steven Harvey and I think my possible blood cousin Shannon Sharp. I don't know too much about that. Men in my family love to go ahead and spread these seeds and do the most. So let's go ahead and play a little bit of the audio as I go ahead and blaze up my backwood of this Oreo scrumptious umptious za. Let's go.
And that was 2005. I reconnected with Marjorie in 2005, right after the divorce. 2006, she came. You reconnected. So y'all had dated before? I dated her in the 80s. Really? Yeah, I dated her in the 80s. I thought they say love is like a McLaren. Once it goes cold, it can't be reheated. Your mind ain't go cold. Red hot. Super hot. Hot tamale hot.
Okay, so let's pause right there. I know we had made jokes about boys waiting for Alicia since the 90s. Now, which one's more pathetic when we actually look at it hindsight? Now, Boyce is a millionaire. He's a financial analyst, and I give him credit for that. So, but even then, he should know the actual financial assessment of dealing with Alicia. Now, this jackass right here, This jackass right here, this jack off right here, been waiting for the same woman since the 1980s. Became a multi-millionaire. Could have. I'm gonna get to that later, but look, he been waiting on this woman since the 1980s. I was born in the mid 80s, and I'm damn near fucking 40 around this motherfucker. So this man been waiting for damn near 40 fucking years for a chick that either he could get in the 80s, he got a little fame and notoriety in the 90s. You mean tell me you couldn't get her then? But this who we gotta take advice from as black men. These men supposed to be our elders. They supposed to know what's best, right? This is what they've been putting into the media for the last 20 years since black men be able to say something, and the last 10 years since really we got to say the truth. So let's go ahead and continue.
Talking about Tabasco. So it's just I got in trouble. Right. When we started dating, I became homeless. Right. Wasn't no cell phone. Right. I just had a house number. She had a little baby. I figured, what I got to offer this woman? I'm in trouble now. Right. So I just drove off. We never had an argument or nothing. Right. You know? Wow. Why did you continue to...
Baby boomer men, silent generation men. Oh yeah, on this podcast, look. As I smoke the baby boomer men and they so-called delusional aspects of life and everything, and I will have fun doing this and some in the old folks, some in the year 2040 some, 2050 some, when there's still some be boomers men and women walking around. I'm gonna be roasting them to death. Now, the silent generation of men, I got smoke for them too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know a lot of y'all look at the civil rights movement with emotional goggles and stuff like that, of a symbolic movement. But when you actually look at what came from that, we are fucked because of them same men with their so-called double-minded, emotional backsliding asses. You know what I'm saying? And I respect my elders from that particular era. That wasn't government agents like MLK and Malcolm X, but it is what it is, and I mean, we all got to take accountability for our actions in each generation. It is what it is. So, boomer, you really wanted to pay for love from a person that didn't want to talk to you at all in the first place. You want to go ahead and pay for that shit, and we are literally listening to this man Negro explain on why he did it. Let me go ahead and rewind just a little bit back so we could get the gist of it.
Why did you continue to believe in love after everything that you've been, like you're telling me, you've gone through a divorce and things? I saw what it.
Oh, because of his mama and daddy. They were married for 64 years. Mama.
Look like, right. I saw what it looked like when it was hard, when it was good. I watched a man honor a woman. I've never seen nobody love nobody like my daddy loved my mom. That boy with that third grade education, my mama taught my daddy how to read and write. I've never seen nobody love nobody like Slick Harvey loved Eloise Vera. He'll kill you about her. And he embedded that in me and my two brothers. Anybody say anything about your mama, get that ass right there, right there. If you can't get that ass, come to this house, get your brothers, but go back and get that ass. She off limits. Ain't no jokes about your mama. Ain't no nothing. That carried me to this day, man. You can't say nothing about Eloise Vera Harvey. She off limits, man. We ain't playing them games. Right. You start that your mama shit up at the school, we finna fight. When they was suspending me for fighting, my daddy said, what was you fighting for? I said, he said something about mama. He said, okay. He embedded that like, okay, how he felt about your mother, his wife. You carried that with your... I just saw it, man. I went, wow, that's how you do it? And so I never had that before. In all your relationships before in the marriage, you never had that. What he had with your mom, you never had that. My first marriage, I got married when I was 24. I wasn't the man.
All right, so okay, I can understand defending mama's honor. You know what I'm saying? We don't get one. You know what I'm saying? That's our favorite girl. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of dudes that had, basically got their first fist fights in elementary school because someone said something about their mama. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna say nothing bad about mama around here. But listen to what this nigga about to say out of his mouth right here. I mean, and this go to show you, you know what I'm saying? Faking it till you make it. Just hopeful, wishful thinking, wishing upon a star, all and glamour bull crap is way y'all stuck where y'all are. Period.
And my daddy was. Okay. I was trying to do something he was doing and I ain't had the equipment for it. Okay. I ain't know how to shut up in the argument. Right. I was just losing arguments because I kept them going. Right. I messed that up. The second one, that one right there, dog. It's just.
Oh Lord. Oh. Mr. Relationship Guru, Mr. Life Advice Coach, you can't give us the whiskey on what happened with that particular relationship. But you had something to say about Lori and Michael B. Jordan's relationship when he was just trying to be a regular good guy in the media. You know what I'm saying? But you was basically putting his business out there like it was everyday's news. Boomer. I wonder what happened in that relationship, but let's continue.
Another drink. I just said I don't do two, but you got me in here now. You got me in here deep, Jen. Oh, so okay. The second one, obviously that was the worst one. Normally, after a really, really bad traumatic experience, you're like, I'm done with this. And it ain't for me. I was. Let me tell you something, man. When I got divorced in 2005, I was living in Trump Towers in New York. Right. On 48th and 1st. Yeah. I said, after that, this is what I'm finna do. I had learned about private jet travel and stuff by then. Even though I ain't had no money, I had just signed this other contract trying to get back from that 1700. I said, I'm gonna put bus schedules on my walls. I'm gonna have arrival and departure time. Right. That's how many women I'm finna roll up in here in 60B. Bus schedules, arrival and departure times. I'm finna roll them up in here on a continuous basis. I'm finna live my best life.
And so he thought, I mean, Steve, let's be real, bro. Yeah, you got the money aspect, you know that, you know what I'm saying, but we seen your stand-up comedies, bro, and we pretty much can tell by your character, like you ain't no smooth talker, bro. All right, you know what I'm saying. I can just and I got some resource and inside news that you really not such a very cool guy to be around with. Hardworking, yes. Um, guy that you want to talk to, have a kick the breeze with, not so much. And I know a lot of women probably feel like they getting creeped out, pushed upon by old boomer. You know what I'm saying? Not even going to be an ageist over here, but it's just that, you know, the thought of him probably still got on Old Spice or some fucking brew, and the nigga probably using binocular from the 1990s. This pops in my head every single time. You know what I'm saying? And y'all remember when he used to walk around with that never ending that freshest crispest line toupee for all them years, man. I'm just saying though, but I could just picture just a busload of women just pulling up to say, "Oh, where's Steve at? We're here to see Steve. Where's Steve at?" Oh yeah, oh, cool water. Oh man, you know what? Well, let me go bring this up, Mike. Yo, cool water, bro. Yeah, y'all wanna know how hood and ghetto I am? How many of y'all put a one in the chat? All the guys that probably had like a beauty supply or some type of bodega store in the hood. They had this particular cologne. It came in a Cuban cigar bottle. You know what I'm saying? If you could remember that particular cologne, and it didn't matter, you it only cost like $3-4, but that thing smells so good and it lasted so long, and you could basically pull it off like it was a Black Noir, period. You know what I'm saying? You can still get away with it today. I'll be rocking it for $5. Anyway, let me go ahead and continue this nigga's delusional interview, and we're gonna go to another clip from his own show, trying to give out relationship advice first to the women. You know, ladies, I pray for y'all. I pray that y'all don't go and hunt this dude down after all the stuff he had basically told y'all, even with the movie. Y'all see what happened to Taraji, right? She was one of the main cast in that whole entire movie, right? Doing the most. She was the one that actually was acting like a man. And now look at her in real life. You know what I'm saying? Is it true that life imitates art or art imitates life? Let's go.
God said, no, you ain't.
Oh, I was gonna say you about to be Nick Cannon before Nick Cannon did.
Nick is different. I know where the drugstore at.
So he was like, okay,
I'm sorry. I don't want to say sorry, Nick.
you said okay.
Nick, I don't know where that came from, Nick. I swear to God. It's a Kevin Hart prank. I didn't mean to say that. I don't even know. Did I just say I know where the drugstore is?
You said that.
I don't even know where that came from, man. See, that's that gift that just found.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was the plan.
How did you and Marjorie connect?
God said, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not finna do that. You finna get yourself together. Now, I don't.
Wait. First of all, I know this man did not just say God told him to do something. All right. And my people in the chat, are y'all aware about Marjorie Harvey? I mean, do we know the track record of Marjorie Harvey? If we don't, let me go ahead and look her up and look up her history. I mean, this whole entire movement of men building themselves up to be the best version of themselves. I mean, RIP KS, you know what I'm saying? Me and him had different philosophies, and I particularly know him before YouTube on Facebook. He still had a good idea, and I let him roll with it. Yo, that was good. That was brilliant. You know what I'm saying? With that philosophy, when he says you have to vet, salute to my broker Ted Smith. Salute. With that assessment, he did tell y'all dudes y'all have to vet, right? Now, in this so-called new manosphere, YouTube, Black YouTube era, where we men basically bit the bullet and say, you know what, we gonna call y'all bluff. You know what? Despite us building America physically, you know, ever since this thing called chattel slavery, you know, we don't get no credit for that. You know, even biblically speaking, we'll build houses that we cannot dwell in. So we built America, and we don't want to dwell here and can't dwell here because of these circumstances. Ironically, it's not 1823. It is not 1923. I will do a you know what, everybody that's on this program, I know I'm gonna have some people in my comment section. I will talk about the so-called Jacksonville slaughter once I get more information on it, and I got to and talk about it and how racism is destroying America and Black people need to get together. But unfortunately, since we're not a monolith and we can't hold hands and get to, it's not going to happen. So I'm just gonna give my critique, and y'all hopefully I can take it with the positive outcome that I give it. And please, if you ask me about doing any other shows about particularly only Black issues, I see how y'all do content creators, Black content creators, Black male content creators who do that. And no, you ain't gonna do me like that. So fuck that. Anyway, Marjorie Harvey, particular woman with a particular past. Now, you have to vet, they said in this space, vet a woman. Yeah. So isn't she the same woman, you know, Marjorie Elaine Harvey, Same woman that was messed with drug dealing cousins. I mean, kingpins. I'm sorry about that. Drug kingpins that were cousins. Okay. In Memphis, all right. So is this fair to say that she's for the streets? I mean, Lori, her daughter, is for Google Maps. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the streets, she for Google Maps. But the mother, oh mommy dearest, she's for the streets in the beginning. So Steve, you left your third wife who had your kids and you treat them like crap to go mess with a woman that ain't even supposed to be near you at all once you get to a certain status, and we supposed to take you serious because she just looks good. I'm just reading this. All right, look. You gave the chick clout. She basically came in the door and basically flaunted herself. And I'm about to go into the whole who done it and who stuck it in and where segment of the show in a minute, because I'm still trying to figure out from a logical, common sense perspective. Like, ladies, how do you fuck the help? Like mind you, I know y'all gonna cheat, but you supposed to fuck up. You supposed to fuck up. It's called hypergamy. I know y'all learned it in space in the last 3 or 4 years since the scamdemic. Come on. Y'all supposed to fuck up. Shorty, you fucked the bodyguard? What, you thought he was Kevin Costner or something for real? Shit. I heard I heard you one of these linebacker ass niggas too. So maybe it was a lucky fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Uncle Diggity. I'm being serious though, bro. Like, man, bro. I want to know from a logical standpoint, like, how you gonna fuck the help? First, you fuck the bodyguard, and then you fuck the chef. I hope you got some better cooking lessons out the deal too. I hope. You know what? It would not be a chef in the house if she didn't know how to cook, Mr. O. I had to stop myself. I had to stop myself right there, because if she had to cook, there would probably be no chef. Yeah, I had to think about that, bro. XL Pro, bro. Like, bro, like we was all dude. We thought he had it on lock. Like I knew he was getting treated like a sucker though. Yeah. No Kevin Costner. No. But this go to show you that when you leave with your wallet, and I'm not trying to be no well, I do got the name Mr. spelled out for a reason. You know, color purple with the kind of inspired my particular thought process. Shout out to Alice Walker and them. It seems that men like this want to lead with their wallet, and then when they want to talk about leading with said wallet, how they pay the cost to be the boss. Good in philosophy, great practice if you actually got this thing called testicular fortitude. You know what I'm saying? But if you just talking the talk and not walking the walk, bro, you need more people. But let's go back to Mr. Harvey and Mr. Sharp interview, and we about to go ahead and get in the gist of this panderer of women and a scammer of men.
You done lost everything twice. You want to do it again? You want to do it again, or you want to see what I got for you?
You like a cat, Steve.
The day after my divorce, I went to Vegas.
Okay.
I'm gambling. My bodyguard Boomerang on the phone talking to this girl named Sharon in Memphis. He asked about Marjorie. He said, Marjorie doing pretty good now? And I hadn't talked to her in years.
Right.
Boom, tapped me on my shoulder, said, hey, man, I got a phone call. I said, dog, I'm gambling. You know, I don't talk to nobody. He said, no, dog, you need to take this phone call. So I thought something was wrong. So I got her from the roulette table. I said, hello. She said, boy, what you want? I said, Marjorie. She said, yeah. So I just said, so how your punk ass husband do? First thing I said, what did the punk ass do to me? I still.
You see, right there. This sound like one of them old 1980 music videos, you know what I'm saying, by Babyface and L.A. Reid back in the day. You sound like the backdrop to them about to bust out harmonizing bullshit like on bended knee. You know what I'm saying? Like who is it? It's Marjorie. It's Marjorie. You gotta take it, man. Woo wee. And yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. Right there. Right there. Steve is a dirty Mac. Like, okay. Why would, if you feel like her husband was a lesser man than you, why would you want to go ahead and mess with a lesser man's so-called treasure or garbage? I mean, I know I fucked that phrase up. This week has got me my head spinning real quick. How you gonna diss a man and yet want his woman? I mean, Steve, this ain't looking good, bro. And I heard through the grapevine that there was no prenup. Like y'all dudes is real trustworthy in this new era. I mean, the jig is up. Yeah, trash. But thank you. I know I forgot it. What my man say, Mike Reed. She answered the phone about that life, like what you want. If a TV show, couple of movies, you being one of the kings of comedy couldn't get you respect through the door. If a woman answered the phone, said, "Man, what you want?" Like it's still 1984, nigga, you played yourself. Fuck you, man. I wish I was like, show you know who the hell I am. I'm Steve Harvey now. This ain't Broderick on the fucking stage playing myself. You know what I'm saying, for little twos and fews. I've been on the road. You know what I'm saying? I've been with Cedric. I've been with DL. You know what I'm saying? I've been with Bernie. I had TV shows. You don't call and talk to me like that? Yeah. I guess the lust in your loins is more powerful than your integrity and ego and masculinity, gentlemen. But I know it's a competition thing. Black man, we got to compete. We got to see who could peacock the best in front of these chicks, so we could get the same chick that everybody else had. You know what I'm saying? That's what we just do. That's just what we just do, man. If you ain't got no game, just try to do it, nigga. Let me finish this shit.
Hold strong to that. I've never retracted that statement. Okay. I said, "How your punk ass husband doing?" Because I had heard she had got married. Right. She said, "Boy, I've been divorced 3 years." Uh-oh. Like, boy, go on. I'm talking about, man, like a head, like a halid, like bulb, and they hadn't even been invented yet. Dang. I ended up going to Memphis, met her for lunch. Shut up, lying. Because it hadn't went public. Right. And she said, "Shut up, I know you got married again." And I said, "No." She didn't really believe it. It took me 2 weeks to convince her. We talked on the phone that New Year's Eve. She was in Hawaii with her kids. I'm on the phone with her all night, man. Just remembering stuff. Hadn't seen her. In Valentine's Day 2006, she came to New York. That was it, dog. She lived inside scenes. No. And God said, that arrival and departure sign, you're going to take that down off the wall. Wow. I showed it to you one time. You didn't get it then. And after her, man, I mean, really, you look at my career and my life after her, it's just been a rocket shot. Credit.
Ooh, let me rewind that again, just in case you ain't catch that, man. And we're gonna break all that down in a few seconds. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this is Mr. O with the info, giving y'all what y'all need to know, but you ain't here for me though. We are discussing the sudden divorce of Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey, and the wake-up call of now of America and Black relationships. People that want to fall idealistically and not realistically, especially going now into the landscape of people and their relationships coming down to a quagmire situation. And for people that don't know what a quagmire is, it not just a character on Family Guy. A quagmire is a very, very tricky situation in which we have to go ahead and explore gender dynamics again. Like I am man, you are woman. I'm Tarzan, Eugene, you know what I'm saying? All that in between. So, Steve Harvey, Steve, you said the Most High told you to pursue a woman like this. The Most High told you, of course, he don't want you to be out here just being a philanderer of spreading the seeds and whatnot. And particularly if I was a man of I mean, he did say he was broke, so he could only, even in his mind, that he could only afford at that time. And even with his ego, he thought, even though he's so-called broke, he could go back and grab the woman, it's the prize, the one that probably want all the time, and she'll just go off the status. He literally had the thought of a so-called Project Cleveland nigga like he claimed to be. He literally went in with that philosophy and thought it was gonna work the fuck out. Damn, Steve. Damn. Let me go ahead and play that again.
She didn't really believe it. It took me 2 weeks to convince her. We talked on the phone that New Year's Eve. She was in Hawaii with her kids. I'm on the phone with her all night, man. Just remembering stuff. Hadn't seen her. Then Valentine's Day 2006, she came to New York. That was it, dog.
She didn't let me side scenes.
Nah. And God said, "You that arrival and departure sign, you're going to take that down off the wall." Wow. I showed it to you one time. You didn't get it then. But and after her, man, I mean, really, you look at my career and my life after her, it's just been a rocket shot.
You credit her for everything that we see Steve Harvey sitting here today. You credit her for that. The man that you became, the way you dress, the way you talk, the things that you have going on good, great in your life. You said that woman over there.
All right, maybe I should give Marjorie Harvey just a little credit. I mean, if this is kind of true, she did make the dude go down about 6 pant sizes and jacket sizes on the suits and everything, and got the dude wearing stuff in the new era. Like shout out to her if she did do that, and probably told him like grow a beard because the whole 1970s porn stash thing, it's not really fitting too well for you, bro. And you might as well go ahead and give up that wig. We know what it is, Steve. So maybe she did give him just a little bit upgrade, just a little bit. You know, credit where credit's due. Let's continue.
Because I know what it is. Now, a lot of dudes won't do that. And I understand that. You want to get your shine on, you this and you that. Yeah, but I was that before, and I wasn't this or that.
Right.
I was a comedian before.
Right.
I was a TV star before. So you tell me what difference is.
See? Right there. Did I just say what I just said? And I even see this interview all the way. Yeah, you see what I just look. The nigga got too cocky. He was too tight for his britches. Dog. Since the beginning of time, it don't matter how rich you are, how much status you get. Once she gets tired of your shit, she's going to dip. Like Ranch, like Lil Wayne said. Shout out to him too. You know what I'm saying? He can tell you, man, that's why he say he's single. Period.
It got to be her. Right. Because for the first time, man, I had peace at my house. When you got peace at the crib, dog, you can plug in your battery pack and get rejuvenated, go out here and deal with the rest of this shit you got to go deal with. Right. Because, hey, man, you know, them folks out there, they not finna change. Racism out there. Right. It's on TV. It's on the internet. It's alive and well. She would give me the juice and the charge I needed to go back out there. She encouraged me. She told me I was something when I felt bad. She gave me the, but we was at the house laughing, having a good time, man. If you look at since 2000, we got married in 2007. If you look at from 2007, I got Family Feud in 2009. The book came out 2009. Miss Universe after that. Okay.
So the book came out in 2009. He took and made this book called Think Like a Man. Whatever it is, you know. Hey, put it in the chat because I ain't got time to Google search it and shit like that and try to mess with the strangers. Put it in the chat so I'm gonna mess up for later though. So the man had 3 marriages. one of the marriages, he basically was like not doing well. I mean, I guess the Kings of Comedy money wasn't coming in right. Uh, I mean, people started looking at some movies that he was casting in. Like, yeah, he hits some of the comedy sticks in the movies, but he doesn't really bring the many people to the theaters no more, based off that name. Now, we wish Bernie was around, RIP, but yeah, nah, we want a more funnier king of comedy. So he had to come up, reinventing himself instead of just being some comedy host. Now he's some life advice, relationship guy. You know what I'm saying? The prophet generation. You know what I'm saying? I like to give book recommendations over here too. I'm not just trying to be a content creator. Not telling you nothing, give y'all no knowledge and stuff like that, just being an asshole. There's a particular book that I just read off of Audible, audio book. It's called Strauss and Howe, Book of Generations. They talk about a particular archetype called a prophet generation. They come with ideals. Ideally, philosophically, that's how they go through life. They are very emotional and less logic bunch. So, with that being said, think like a man, act like a lady. Thank you. Act like a lady. I have not seen a lot of ladies in the last 7 years. I don't know if they ever could come back. Like and like dudes like not coming back. Like everything just did a whole topsy turvy. That lockdown, shutdown thing, and people staying indoors really did a number on my people. And I pray that we get out of that mind state real soon, because it's not really looking good out here. Um, Back to Steve Harvey and his delusional, idealistic, so-called prophetic. He getting delivered from the Most High. He getting told to go and mess with a chick that was messing with two drug lord siblings. And ironically, had their kids. It's her kids, brother cousins or sister cousins. What's the situation with that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. One of my favorite movies, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Clark Gable did deliver the line, frankly, my dear, I don't give a fuck. And let's continue some more of this interview, and we're gonna go into the next clips. You know what I'm saying? We just sit back and relax. We got all night to break this thing down. For real, for real. Give me 1 second.
The talk show after that, Little Big Shots after that, the Judge show, the radio show got big after that. 4 books later, the movie came out, Think Like a Man. All this after that. What else is it? I just locked in with this chick, man, and she gave me a lot of good advice, man. She made me see things in a different way. And it was her, man. And it's okay, man. It's people don't want to do that. Now I know they tired of hearing me saying, what you want me to say? Shit, I ain't got nothing else for you. Shit, it wasn't just all me. Right. She gave me mindset to be me. And that's crazy, man. It's like there's a dude named Nuri Muhammad. I wish I had my phone, man. You could hear what this dude said about relationships. It's the coldest thing. He said, other than your relationship with God, who you choose to spend the rest of your life with is the single most important decision you will ever make. Because your other half will either your other half will be your better half or make you half of what you could be. Wow.
Ooh, that didn't age well. Now did it? Steve. That didn't really age well. Now did it? Now, $400 million. 400 million. That's what they projectly said is what he's about to lose. I just don't understand. Like, if you're making that kind of money, why get married? It behooves that you seen what happened to Jeff Bezos, Steve. You should have went out and went and got a divorce, because you know what's gonna happen to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, guys. Don't go nowhere. All right, I think I'm back. So, Steve. I remember when you was roasting all these dudes, talking about, especially us young men, talking about what women bring to the table. You know, I don't know. Maybe I was an idealist. I don't know. I just used to think that when it comes down to African Americans, Americans descended of slavery, foundational Black Americans, whatever we call ourselves, Negroes. I just thought it was always we was like a monolith holding hands, especially with our women. The I mean, Hoteps used to tell me that, you know what I'm saying, she was the best thing for you, you know what I'm saying, despite her always somehow not all y'all, like how y'all always tell us not to say like not all of y'all, not all y'all, not even majority of y'all, just some of y'all throughout history. Um, basically stabbing us in the back, even over to the plantation. Like when we try to actually get freedom, some of y'all actually go snitch. But when black relationships, I didn't think it was like this bad. Like really though? Is this bad? Like y'all really doing this to us for real? Shit, it's creepy out here. But let me go ahead and finish what this high value Panderer has to say.
He will either inspire you to greatness or reduce you to mediocrity.
Oh, damn, like you?
And then he went on to talk about, he quoted Minister Louis Farrakhan, and then at the end of it, he said, "So choose wisely." And that was the first time, man, that I never chose wisely. It was the best thing, because a woman like an elevator button, man, they can take you up or down. If you get the right one, you got something. You get the wrong one, but it's like a man to a woman. If you get the right man, you can go somewhere. Right. You get the wrong man, you off. Like I heard you say one time, well, I was laughing so hard. You said you paid for a divorce. Yeah. I said, this dude right here was committed.
But see, I want people to think he was getting a divorce already. I didn't break the home up.
I don't
because you know how people take it to work with.
Yeah.
I really think this man probably is my cousin though, cause that's the smartest goddamn thing you could actually damn do. I mean, shit, you do it first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. I mean, Steve and Sheila learned this and run. Who we? Damn.
He was getting a divorce.
And he had money.
Right.
What's wrong with that? I'm trying to invest in my future. See, they do. That's what's wrong with this generation today.
Oh, here we go. You're part of this show. You know how I love boomers, right? Particularly baby boomer men, the draft dodgers, the biggest drug addicts, free loving, love taking generation. They really are the embodiment of the philosophy. It ain't tricking if you got it. The ones that brag about they 401ks, pension plans. Oh, I had a good job. You can get in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna mess up my name. I earn my name. I put time to earn my name. I kiss too much ass to get this position. You ain't gonna mess up for me. Look, whippersnapper, fuck you little Gen X and little millennial bastards. I'm gonna ride off into the sunset, my Harley Davidson or my old Cutlass or Cadillac with the old wood grain and the interior inside. Eat my barbecue ribs with my little boot thing, and you ain't gonna take it away from me. Yeah. Even though they running out of supply, I still got the Jerry Curl juice. I need my activator, nigga. Oh no! I can't say that. I can't say that the boomers and the zoomers are the same group of people. No, I mean the group. What's the zoomers now again? Anybody born after 1997 all up to 2012? The new young adults that's grown up now. I have not seen a lot of young dudes taking a lot of bullshit from people. especially here in my city of Chicago, they are particularly rowdy, kind of violent, but they don't take no mess from nobody. I kind of somewhat like it, but it does redirect the energy into a more positive outlet. Then we're doing something. Then I could go ahead and clap my hands. But until then, I got hope for the youth. These old motherfuckers, oh hell no. These people have shown us what they are trying to do. They're trying to go ahead and ride out and make sure they're comfortable while they make sure we live miserable for the rest of our lives. It comes from guys like this. I don't know what's wrong with you young men. You act like you know what I'm saying. Y'all scared of us. I mean, yeah, you get burnt. You know what I'm saying? I know it probably hurt a little bit, but let's just go ahead and take the little pill and go try again. I know. Yeah, I know you blew a couple thousand, you know what I'm saying? But you only live once, young man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that how you live. But let's listen to some more ideal Boomer Logic real quick.
These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You know them? You know how people take it to work with. Yeah. She was getting a divorce. Money. Right. What's wrong with that? I'm trying to invest in my future. See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? It's in my future. See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. He was getting a divorce. Money. Right. What's wrong with that? I'm trying to invest in my future. See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you.
I just had to make sure I heard that clearly. I even had to take a couple of hard pulls up the Blizzon. Steve, this didn't age well. Steve, Broderick, just in case you listen to this podcast in the future, first fair use, and you better not sue. Sir, you just played yourself. I'm saying it from the deepest of my heart. From one man to the next, you played yourself, sir. With this line, let me go ahead back and rewind it one more time. It was hilarious. Hold on.
He was getting a divorce. Money. Right. What's wrong with that? I'm trying to invest in my future. See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job. But what happened?
Okay. Steve, you see how the man in my chat is looking at you. Yeah. Steve, this did not age well, sir. you elder men, you go along, get along. You just take anything. All right, so y'all willing to put up with anything instead of take it or leave it mentality. You tell us, man, and shame us for your said idealist behavior that you know is not logically realistic, friend. I mean, man to man, that does not make no damn sense. How is it our responsibility? Like we don't have no community, we don't have no head of household in like the masculine sense. And if we do, I salute the men, but y'all are small in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Black men, we are literally, like they said, a punching bag. We just and we just a garbage man. We take anything and just want to go ahead and Negroes playing our way through it. We'll get in competition with our own brethren to go ahead and compete over women that don't want us at all, and then we spit game, blow all this other money just to abuse up the economy. For what reason? What purpose? With Steve Harvey's marriage, we probably could have had actual Umar had the school built it. We probably had the first class coming out soon, and all this stuff, and money getting used righteously in the community. But no. With black people and they ideal way of thinking, this place is gonna be utopia. This dude basically trying to tell us like just take anything and run with it and hope for the best. Who does that? What who? Let me go ahead and rewind this jag one more time and get a whole understand what you're trying to say.
And that was the first time that I ever chose wisely. It was the best thing, because a woman like an elevator button, man, it can take you up or down. If you get the right one, you got something. You get the wrong one, but it's like a man to a woman. If you get the right man, you can go somewhere. Right. You get the wrong man, you off. Like I heard you say one time, well, I was laughing so hard. You said you paid for a divorce. Yeah. I said, this dude right here was committed.
But see, I want people to think, he was getting a divorce already. I didn't break the home up. No, because you know how people take it to work with. Yeah. She was getting a divorce and she had the money. Right. Right.
What's wrong with that? Right. I'm trying to invest in my future. Right. See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
But what happens to when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to work. Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know, how that's working? Who don't need no man?
I can do for myself.
Yeah, but why do you want to?
I mean, freedom. Not be held accountable, be able to do what I want to do, and nobody hold me for my bullshit. Sleep with who I want to and get paid for it. And then I can find some dude that got a big heart and a big wallet to go right off into the sunset. Why not? I mean, hold on. Make sure I got this clearly.
It's in my future. See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what does she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
But what happens to when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to work. Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know, how that's working? Who don't need no man?
I I can do for myself.
Yeah, but why do you want to? Yeah, okay, you can drop a transmission. You can sandblast your house. But hell, do you want to?
No.
If somebody can get out there and drop this transmission for you and sandblast your house, why don't you go get your nails done? I'm not.
So men is only used for utility, Steve. That's what you basically also reduced us. So let me get this clear. I thought also through that so-called civil rights movement that men was supposed to be not only based on his skin color, but his content of his character. But I also see that we also gotta have money. So now only we gotta have good moral character and we gotta have the bag too. Okay. And we gotta go ahead and always be the one have the high moral authority, be the bigger person in all things, right? In a cutthroat world like this, right? Last in place, 2053. Zero. What's the name? Yeah, still holding out for hope. All right. All right. Yeah. For a good film for us to watch a boomer dream come, but it'd be a nightmare for that to happen. Let me go ahead and let this play out some more. Go ahead. Go. What you say, Steve? What you say?
Trying to reduce a woman to nothing else. Be all you can be. But damn, who don't need a man? That's a lie. What man don't need a woman? I tell you what. Try to live without them. Try to live your life without women. This ain't about la-da-da, man. This is some bullshit without women. If it wasn't for women, what would you? Aristotle Onassis said it best. He said, if women did not exist, all the money in the world would have no meaning.
Well, there. So y'all niggas actually create money for women. I mean, I live it out a spiritual healing experience. It's not one of the things. Try to get to close to the creator. Another, and then you find a woman that's on the same program as you and try to start a family off like right. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that spread to other people, and maybe I could do this thing called a community, and that community could actually make it that to a society that can make it to a civilization, a thriving civilization that could be also admired. But no. Good in philosophy, ideally, boomerly. Yeah, I think I just came up with a new term. Boomerly possible.
Dog, women is everything. They catch me out. They the lick, man. But these young boys done forgot it because these women out here, they've had to be independent because they ain't got the right man.
Okay.
But this system of marriage is still good.
Okay.
This system of a man taking care of a woman, that's really how it's supposed to be. All the rest of it's bullshit, man. And y'all need to quit tricking yourself with this new way of thinking. Because this new way of thinking ain't getting y'all no damn well. I'm sorry. I got in trouble on one time. This group came after me because I said Marjorie belonged to me.
And they so she's not a possession. She's a person. She's a human.
Yes, she mine. What you talking about?
She mine. The girl is mine. Hold on, man. I know y'all remember that Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson song talking about the girl is mine. You know what I'm saying? Before Brandy and Monica made to the girl version and everything. Yeah, Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson had this song called "The Girl Is Mine." Like again, boomers, all in love and shit. I'm just saying though. The girl is mine. I mean, look, bro. This is like clearly. This clearly got Jerry Curl juice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that commercial with the dude that was giving out that CD and a homeboy said, yo, man, you got to let me borrow this, bro. You got to let me borrow it. Like, nah, bro, you got to get your own. These are niggas that we're dealing with as elders right now. Them the same niggas. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, we in trouble. You know what I'm saying? We got to abandon ship. It's done. We're done, son. No. XL Pro. The year 2000, we gotta be real, gentlemen and ladies. If I have any ladies up in here, let's be real. The streets was already done for. They was already belonging to the streets in the year 2000. 99 to 2000. That was the streets. After 2000, people, it's Google Maps. I'm sorry, they belong to Google Maps. It's worldwide, my friend. The Bob Porta Potty, anybody? Just saying. Jamaica, anybody? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Even going to the motherland trying to get a brother man to bring back one overhand and get caught it. You know what I'm saying? But who's really retarded? But let's get it.
She belonged to me, but I got news for you. I'm hers. I belong to her. See, if you don't like that system, carry your punk ass on. Go do something else. And let me know how that work out for you.
Oh, damn, bro. It's called Passport Bros. Damn. Whew. Steve, you stupid. Steve.
And they say she's not a possession. She's a person. She's a human.
Yes, she mine. What you talking about? She belonged to me, but I got news for you. I'm hers. I belong to her. See, if you don't like that system, man, I tell you what, try to live without them. Try to live your life without women. This ain't about love, man. This some bullshit without women. If it wasn't for women, what would you? Aristotle Onassis said it best. He said, if women did not exist, all the money in the world would have no meaning. Dog, women is everything. They catch me out. They the lick, man. But these young boys done forgot it because these women out here, they've had to be independent because they ain't got the right man.
Okay.
Who fault is that? I mean, who Reggie said, man, since 1973. No, I need to go back to a particular part. Hold on. When he said, the girl is mine. The goddamn girl is mine.
Hey, everybody.
Hold on, my bad, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Because I gotta get this part.
Because a woman like an elevator button, man.
He was getting a divorce. It was money.
You know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family. That's our damn job.
But what happens to them when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to what? Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know how that's working? Who don't need no man?
That I can do for myself.
Yeah, but why do you want to? Yeah, okay, you can drop a transmission. You can sandblast your house. But hell, do you want to?
No.
If somebody can get out there and drop this transmission for you and sandblast your house, what man don't need a woman? I tell you what. Try to live without them. Try to live your life without women. This ain't about la-da-da, man. This some bullshit without women. If it wasn't for women, what would you? Aristotle Onassis said it best. He said, if women...
wait, what that part at?
She mine.
Oh, wait.
I got in trouble on one time. This group came after me because I said Marjorie belonged to me.
And they said she's not a possession. She's a person. She's a human.
Yes, she mine. What you talking?
I don't know about that, Steve. Now, this really ain't aged well. Like I said, the bodyguard now, the chef. She fucking to help Steve. I mean, is the girl really yours? I mean, is the girl mine? Hold on, man.
A man taking care of a woman, that's really how it's supposed to be. All the rest of it's bullshit, man. And y'all need to quit tricking yourself with this new way of thinking. Because this new way of thinking ain't getting y'all no damn well. I'm sorry. I got in trouble on one time. This group came after me because I said Marjorie belonged to me.
And they said she's not a possession. She's a person. She's a human.
Yes, she mine. What you?
She mine. Steve. Steve. She was also the kingpins in Memphis. Girl. She was some other guys. Girl. She's your bodyguard. Your bodyguard that you put in payroll that's supposed to protect you, and he's protecting your cooch, literally. You know what I'm saying? Even use the baton stick as extra measure. Steve, she was also messing with the chef and still not getting no cooking lessons to even help you with your health. Is she feeding you, my man? You looking kind of skinny, my nigga. Damn. Is they poisoning you? Yo, someone go ahead ask Steve next time you're on the show. Blink twice and say, Mr. Blink twice if you need some help, bro. Just blink twice. I got you, bro. Let's continue. Let me hold on.
A man taking care of a woman, that's really how it's supposed to be. All the rest of it's bullshit, man. And y'all need to quit tricking yourself with this new way of thinking. Because this new way of thinking ain't getting y'all no damn where. I'm sorry. I got in trouble on one time. This group came after me because I said Marjorie belonged to me.
And they told you she's not a possession. She's a person. She's a human.
Yes, she mine. What you talking about? She belonged to me, but I got news for you. I'm hers. I belong to her. See, if you don't like that system, carry your punk ass on. Go do something else. And let me know how that work out for you. I want to belong to somebody.
Right.
I want somebody to belong to me. I take care of my wife and my family because that's my
You
job.
belong to somebody in your previous relationship? Did you feel like they belong to you or you belong to them?
Yeah, I did. My first marriage, yeah. I felt that way. I just didn't have the equipment. I just wasn't the man I needed to be.
Wait. Hold on. So you was broke dating. So I guess from experience, you understood that broke dating, trying to shack up and all that good stuff, trying to follow your dream was not a good plan, bro. All right. So with the next philosophy, you go in gung ho with a whole bunch of money, and now you about to lose 400. A fool and his money will soon part ways. I mean, if Steve was really to be a gambling man, I mean, we all live once. When was he supposed to go out to Lori Harvey? I mean, take the bullet. I mean, get called a fucking sicko, get called a verbal but shit. At least I would have something to be like, yeah, it was worth it though. Nigga, you about to lose half a fortune, bro. To this motherfucking chick here? With this philosophy. Let's get real. Let's get real. Put a one in the chat. Do y'all think y'all should go ahead and take advice from people born between 1943 to 1964? I'm away. Cause this nigga here, bro. I'm just saying. Hold on. Let's listen to him. He come from that culture. When it was okay to go ahead and leave a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Leave any chick that, you know what I'm saying, that was probably doing right, have kids with her, then go and mess with another chick and treat her kids better than his own kids. You know, with backwards philosophy like that, and he rode in packs, my friend. They rode in packs like that. Listen to this nigga here.
Go do something else and let me know how that work out for you. I want to belong to somebody.
Right.
I want somebody to belong to me. I take care of my wife and my family because that's my job.
You belong to somebody in your previous relationship? Did you feel like they belong to you or you belong to them?
Yeah, I did. My first marriage, yeah. I felt that way. I just didn't have the equipment. I just wasn't the man I needed to be. Did the best I could. I just came up short. You know, I've apologized to her because it really was my fault. I got married too young.
Right.
You know,
how's your relationship with her now?
I mean, we cool. We cordial.
Right.
You know, we cordial.
Okay.
You know, she gave me 3 beautiful kids. I
Right.
got twins. My oldest son sitting over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you got 3 kids. Marjorie had kids. How was the blended family? How did that work, Steve?
oh, that shit hard.
And you should never try to do it at all. Look. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. He said, y'all ain't gonna make it. And I was the one that told him they should never start it at all. This is a situation that you should never start it at all. I mean, yeah. You could hit a couple of times just to get that off your chest. You know what I'm saying? You don't knock it off the bucket list. You know what I'm saying? I finally got that ass off of Marjorie. Check. It could just moved on. No. For some reason, some men don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, be bachelors or be single. Some dudes, you know what I'm saying? I understand, Steve. Yeah, you you from East Cleveland projects, I guess, you know what I'm saying? So you grew up in I guess a household with a lot of dysfunctionality. I guess you try to project that into your comedy stand up and stuff like that. And even use that as some kind of tough guy slogan when you meet people in public or in media that talk about you like that. You actually get in other people's so-called relationships and trying to tell them what to do and how to do it, but yet you got to pay your own stepdaughter to not be a so-called 304, a 304 that's getting passed around, you know, through all guys in media on her own behest. And I mean, she literally comes from the family of the dude that came out with the book called "Think Like a Man, Act Like a Lady," and she is none of that. Her mother, Marjorie, is actually, I guess, I mean, these older women, for some reason, with this modern day age, with diets and even cosmetic surgery and makeup, yes, they are doing their thing. But I mean, we are still talking about a woman that got a past like that, and you decided to wife that. And you think it's the gospel to go ahead and spread this behavior to impressionable males that want to probably be just like you out here, Steve Harvey, and go broke. Don't you see young NBA players in media right now, like the likes of taking chicks out, giving multi thousands of dollars like Ice Spice? You know what I'm saying? Who does that? They want to go broke trying to impress women that basically make a movement saying they don't need you only for your money. They ain't trying to do none of that. They ain't trying to cook for you, clean for you, or do none of that. They just want to get your money. And if you mess up and do something wrong, they go ahead and blast you on all type of media. Even probably try to sue and take half your shit, like Marjorie.
That shit,
I thought you gonna give me cool by y'all like, oh,
no, that shit hard, dog. They wasn't in agreement. They went bowling one night in Memphis when me and Marjorie first got together. We brought all the kids together, all 7 of them. And all the girls went bowling and came back and decided they didn't want us to get married and said they don't think it's the right thing to do. And they need more time to get to know us. And I'm sitting up here looking at some people that ain't got shit. I'm sitting up here, y'all ain't got a relationship, a good ass job, a career. I'm paying for colleges and shit. I'm listening to y'all making some damn decisions. Y'all ain't got one boyfriend that done work thus far. So I'm like, how the hell you finna tell me how to live? My sons was over there cool with it. Broderick, Jason, and Winton, they sitting over there, they cool with everything.
Right.
The 4 girls, total, just mayhem.
Totally against it.
Totally against it. Ain't none of them got nobody. Why am I listening?
How did you win them over?
I did.
Me and your mama, we do it.
No, I love this girl. This girl, best thing for me. Now we gonna work. Now we gonna create an atmosphere of love, and everybody's invited into it.
Right.
And everybody want to come into it can come into it. And it was a point, man, where like all of them except the oldest one, my 2 daughters that graduated from college. Morgan was out of college, so the 3 girls were living on their own. Everybody else lived in the house. The 3 boys and the daughter. Lori grew up with 4 damn brothers. Right. So she was, and we could protect Lori at the house with them brothers.
Right.
Shit done got out of hand now. You know, we can't watch it now. Because I'd have been sawed off a bunch of these little.
Yeah, and see that whole Black Brady Bunch thing never really I mean, yeah, maybe it was a good thing in the 70s, 80s, 90s, but in the 2000s with these little no, you can't do nothing with these other people kids. And shout out to you so-called stepdads out there. I guess you brave, gullible souls out there that want to go ahead and take that leap of faith and think it's gonna be worth it. But majority with statistics and showing y'all and how the culture is moving, it is really not. It's really not. Hell, you might as well just join us bachelors on a single on a bachelor tax and just call it a day and enjoy the single mothers all you want to. Let's go.
You know, but like at the house, we had full control of what was going on.
Right.
And it was hard, man, because they were trying to evolve and get to know each other. And, you know, some of the relationships is really good. And some of them is just, they cordial, you know, but that's just the way it is, you know. And I love to tell you, it was a kumbaya moment. We had some great family vacation. We've had some great times recently. We had great holidays. But, you know, I think for the closest, the boys are the closest, you know.
Right.
And then Winton and Lori is the closest of them all.
Mhm.
Winton and Lori, they mud together.
Right.
They mixed. But, you know. And then the boys, they good, you know. The sons, they all good.
You have all the, you mentioned you have 13 villas, you have all these lavish places. Where does Steve Harvey go to relax? To just be,
He got how many villas? Oh shit! Well, we get into the good part, huh? We just talking about the money. We forgot about the properties too. Damn. Ooh, I wish I could do a Google search and see what's potentially to be lost in the so-called marriage of Steve and Marjorie Harvey. I mean, money is one thing. Maybe with his popularity, and he gonna be working like a motherfucker for alimony, you know what I'm saying, for years to come. Doing a Family Feud, doing his own show, a radio show, probably got a blog, a podcast. He got probably be working from sun up to sundown just to make ends meet from now on, just to pay a chick that he basically asked for that didn't want him back 40 some years ago. You won't get far.
Margie's husband.
1,600 acres, an hour, 30 minutes south of Atlanta. I bought we bought the Chick-fil-A ranch.
The Chick-fil-A ranch south. What? This ain't adding up. Maybe Steve need to go get checked out. Maybe the bodyguard and the chef ain't the only ones that was hitting it from the the bite. And Steve. Steve been losing a lot of weight, my friend. I'm not trying to throw nothing out there. I'm not trying to get Tasha K fair use again. Best to your health, so black men. But this ain't ended so well, bro. So 16 acres, right?
Margie's husband.
1,600 acres.
1,600. 1,600 acres.
Hour, 30 minutes south of Atlanta. I bought we bought the Chick-fil-A ranch. 1,600 acres.
Is that where you be fishing at?
I got 9 lakes down there sharp. You got to come down there.
I come down and fish it.
Now,
Hold on, Steve.
you come down there and fish.
No, I'm gonna meet you fishing, Steve.
I know that. Everybody.
I'm from Steve. I grew up in rural South Georgia.
How you say you was?
I'll be double nickel in June.
I'm 2 6s.
Steve.
Damn, Steve, you 66. Don't CGA call this a great divorce. And they call it a great divorce when you, Kevin Costner, Sylvester Stallone, all high men of value going through a divorce in the golden years of your lives. I mean, $400 million and took you X amount of years, X amount of times to get booed, probably. My friend, you know what I'm saying? You smoked my you threw my favorite comedian, actual king of comedy, under the bus, Bernie Mac. And now look at you. I mean, Steve, that book, and do you know Just Book? Then make you come up, and now a lot of people are basically laughing at you. Women are about to come at your head because you ended a lot of their relationships because they thought that book was going to basically have them to be all to end all. Yep, great divorce. And how easy it is to bounce back. Yeah, he got shit. I want to learn from Steve Harvey, but I'm just a better looking, taller version. You know what I'm saying? And know how to check and put people in their place type of guy than Steve Harvey. Steve.
These are the 6 fighting words that all couples know and hate. I'm going to give you these list of words, fellas, that you have to avoid because they just traps. The 6 words are nothing, seriously, whatever, never mind, chill, and fine. Now, trust me.
Now, I bet the conversation went like this in the household. Baby, it smelled like sex up in here, and I just got back in from doing a whole 12-hour thing of this thing called media. And where's the food at? She probably was like, oh, it's nothing. Look, everything gonna be fine, Steve. It's whatever that you want to go ahead and order. I think the chef is kind of sick. You know what I'm saying? I think he have a bad back or something like that. Yeah, and your bodyguard, what else he said?
Listen to me, fellas. When you hear the word nothing, you got to automatically know something. These are the 6.
Yeah, you gotta know something. Did you know something was up? You supposed to be like Ron Isley, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Ron Isley, the only player man that I can actually say that I could take advice from, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Big. Cause these guys right here, these jackasses right here, they're gonna lead you astray, young man. And I don't want that to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey and the rest and the like Derek Jackson. Oh, let me go back to what I was gonna say. Now, on my regular job, I do a particular thing about protecting people, you know what I'm saying, in particular building that they got paid for to spend a particular night in. And I'm not gonna tell you where and part of the city I do work, so you could dox me and shit. But I have met the acquaintance of Mr. Boyce Watkins. You nice guy, boomer men out there, beware. If you have a nice looking older woman that can still get the business, and if she got the eyes, she's going to go. And unfortunately, boys, with actual up close and observation, Mr. Oka probably had been over your chick. Just saying. I'm sorry to say it like that. I'm coming like that. It's cold-blooded like that. I'm a shark in the water, and I smell blood. But I take good financial advice from you. You know what I'm saying? Crypto is still good though, right? I'm about to go ahead and probably close this out right now. And thank y'all, the people that donate to my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and thank D-Rock and everybody else that hit the Cash App and supporting the show. I might come back a little later on tonight and discuss the Jacksonville shooting and see what would you go ahead and we're going to go ahead and break it down a little bit, see what really happened. But again, it's your man, Mr. O, with the info. Give me what you need to know, but you ain't here for me though. Thanks again for coming around, and we're gonna be out of here. Peace. Mr. O with the info.